Morning, everyone. Meteorologist Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Hour streaming studio. Hope everyone is having a nice Tuesday morning. Been some chilly weather out there the past couple of days, and that looks like it's going to continue as we head into the day on your Tuesday. Finally saw our first snow, at least since I've been off. Finally got that in the books, and we'll talk about that first before we dive into what we can expect as we head over the next several days, because again, it was a record, the period of our last snowfall to our first snowfall, and again also the latest ever first snowfall that we've had here in the capital city. Again, took all the way until January 4th again, so a couple days ago, last Saturday, when we finally picked up a half an inch of snowfall. In total we saw an inch between Saturday and Sunday, but again, latest ever first snowfall for us here in the capital city. And again, the time between our last snow of the last season and the first snow of the next season, again, almost an entire calendar year. Again, went January 18th of 2024 all the way to January 4th of 2025, so 351 days, again, smashing the old record, which was 309 days back in 2012. Again, that year we went from February 13th through December 19th when we didn't see any measurable snow. So again, smashed that record by over 40 days. So again, impressive. And as you look at the forecast over the next week, 10 days, not a lot of snow necessarily left in the forecast. And again, if you were to take kind of October 1st as the beginning of, kind of the window of when we could see snow, so October 1st through today, it's 99 days. And again, so far this season, that's the second least snowiest time frame that we've had on record, again, with just a 1 inch of snow. Again, the least was 1922-1923 when there was just 9/10 of an inch of snow in that 99-day period. So again, not a lot of snow yet this season, and again, not a lot necessarily in the forecast for us as we head over the next week or so. This is a look at the Lincoln Weather Almanac. Again, numbers from yesterday. Again, cold, 25 and 5 for a high and low. Again, both of those numbers 10 degrees below normal. And again, you'll see finally 1 inch of snow for the month, 1 inch of snow for the season. That's about 8 inches below normal. Again, I find it really fascinating. We've actually had more snow, though, here in Lincoln this season than folks out in Scotts Bluff have had. They've only had half an inch, and they're almost 18 inches below normal for the season thus far. So again, not a lot of snow, not just here, but for really many areas across the state. Again, the one exception being down into extreme southeastern Nebraska. Again, Falls City, kind of over towards Beatrice, Bearberry. Those areas did see a decent amount of snow with this last system. Again, in Falls City and down there in Richardson County, seeing over a foot of snow with that latest system. So if you look at your weather headlines for the day today, again, mostly cloudy, another cold day for us. We will be looking at a slow warm-up as we head through the week, and we're going to look for some outside chances, maybe for some light rain showers, maybe a few light snow showers as another cold front heads our way later this week. We'll take a look at that in just a second. But a cold morning in the Lincoln Metro. You look at the Tempest weather stations, low temperatures this morning down into the single digits, between about 0 and 5, depending on where you are in town. Again, here at the 1011 studios, the low this morning, 4 degrees. Right now, again, you can see cloudy skies across the state, plenty of snow on the ground, again, especially for up in O'Neill, out in North Platte. Again, a little bit of snow on the ground here in Lincoln, a little bit of snow on the ground. Excuse me, out in Grand Island right now, 17 at the airport, 14 here in Midtown Lincoln. Light northwest wind at 6 miles an hour makes it feel even colder. So again, if you're heading out early this morning, make sure you bundle up. It is a chilly start to the day. Temperatures across town on the Tempest weather stations generally sit in the lower to middle teens here in the capital city and across the central parts of Lancaster County. Even colder, again, for those areas that have a deeper snowpack on the ground. Temperature of 6 right now in Beatrice, 0 in Falls City this morning. Otherwise, the rest of the 1011 coverage area generally has temperatures in the teens to start our Tuesday. Winds are fairly light, generally out of the west and northwest at around 5 to 10 miles an hour, but enough that you factor in those winds. We have wind chills ranging anywhere from around 10 below in Falls City to around 8, 9, 10 degrees for most locations. So again, chilly weather to start our Tuesday. Satellite radar picture, again, shows plenty of cloud cover out there. There's a few snow showers showing up on radar. Again, expect maybe a flurry or two out of that. Not much of that is actually reaching the ground. If you look at the visible satellite imagery, again, you can see basically cloud cover across the entire state. In some spots, it's a little bit thicker than others. Again, I think we're going to be generally looking at cloudy skies as we head through most of the day on your Tuesday. If you zoom out and look at a regional view, snow showers across the Front Range down in Colorado. They're going to pick up a couple inches of snow with that system. Otherwise, fairly quiet conditions across the central part of the country. You zoom out and look at a national view, and again, at least for right now, things are fairly quiet. But if you look at your advisories, again, you can see some winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings there in the Front Range. Also have some winter weather advisories down across parts of southern New Mexico, and then you also see across parts of North Texas into the Dallas metro area, and then into parts of southern Oklahoma, Arkansas, northern Louisiana. They actually have winter storm watches that are in place, expecting a decent amount of snow with a system that's going to skirt across North Texas and down into the Arklatex area. Again, they could see several inches of snow in those areas as we head over the next 24 to 48 hours, so that's going to be a system to watch. But no advisories currently in place for us here in Nebraska or across the 10-11 coverage area. If you check out Skycast as we head through the day today, again, maybe a few breaks in the cloud cover here and there, but generally expecting a mostly cloudy day with generally dry conditions across the state. I think that cloud cover should begin to break up a little bit as we head into Tuesday evening. Skies becoming, we'll say, partly cloudy as we head through the overnight hours tonight. And then as we head into the day on Wednesday, again, could see maybe some areas of patchy fog as we start the day on early on Wednesday, but then by Wednesday afternoon, I think we're looking at sunny to mostly sunny skies across the state. Still going to be cold, though. So again, don't let the sun fool you. It's still going to be a cold day for the day on Wednesday. And then Wednesday night into Thursday, again, some patchy low clouds, some patchy fog. Can't be ruled out as we get some of that snow melting just a little bit. And then into the day on Thursday, we're going to be looking for partly to mostly cloudy skies. Again, another cold front kind of sweeps through the region, and that's going to bring us a small chance for maybe a spotty rain shower, depending on where the temperature is into the afternoon, or maybe a passing light snow shower into parts of central and eastern Nebraska, especially south central, southeastern Nebraska, Thursday afternoon into early Thursday evening. If you look at the 7-day precipitation potential, again, really not expecting much in our neck of the woods. Again, kind of the surrounding area. Could see at least a little bit of moisture. Again, this is liquid moisture. Again, so looking at very little, if any, moisture over the course of the next week for us across the 10-11 coverage area. If you look at the snowfall forecast over the course of the next week, this is not through this Tuesday at 10 o'clock. This is through next Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Again, not much. Again, maybe a trace to maybe a few tenths here and there across the state. Again, higher amounts to our north and again down to our south with that system. That's going to kind of impact parts of North Texas, southern Oklahoma. That's the European model. The American GFS model, though, again, similar in that there's really not much here. But again, there is a much higher amount, especially down to our south, across parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and that stretches all the way up towards Michigan as well, up into the Great Lakes with that system. But again, for us here at home, snowfall chances really not much of a concern as we head over the course of the next week or so. As far as temperatures today, again, going to be another cold day. Highs ranging from the low teens to the low 20s from north to south across the state. You factor in a little bit of a light breeze out there. It's going to feel even colder as we head through the day on your Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Again, we're going to be looking at low temperatures falling down to around 0 to about 5 degrees across the state. A few spots. Certainly wouldn't be surprised if they dip below 0 overnight tonight into early Wednesday. So again, another very cold start to the day on Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon, we start to see things warm up for the western half of the state with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s for areas like North Platte, Ogallala, Alliance, Scottsbluff. Still colder, though, for the eastern half of the state with high temperatures in the low 20s to the low 30s, and Lincoln will get up to around 27. Thursday morning, again, we do a little bit better with low temperatures, a little bit closer to normal, anywhere from the low teens to the low 20s. And then Thursday afternoon, we see temperatures, again, a little bit closer to normal for us in the middle 30s for most of the state for Thursday. Friday morning, again, upper single digits to upper teens to low 20s from west to east across the state. Friday afternoon, again, highs upper 20s to upper 30s across the state with the coolest readings in the eastern half of the state. 7-day forecast for Lincoln looks like this. You can see temperatures cold today, cold tomorrow, but then a little bit more seasonal for Thursday, Friday, and into the upcoming weekend. A couple of small chances maybe for some moisture Thursday afternoon, again on Friday, and then again on Sunday. No big systems, though, head our way as we head over the course of the next week. If you look at the 10-day forecast for select cities across the state, Again, looks very January-like. Coldest temperatures look like they're going to be today and tomorrow in terms of our high temperatures, but then a little bit more seasonal as we head through the remainder of that forecast period. As far as chances for any rain or snow, they're pretty hit or miss. Again, small chances kind of here and there. Probably the best chance will be on Thursday as that front moves through. Outside of that, again, things do look like they should be fairly quiet in terms of any precipitation. As far as the longer range outlooks, 8 to 14-day temperature outlook, this takes us January 14th through January 20th. Again, better than average odds of continuing to see below average temperatures, not just here, but across much of the region. And the precipitation outlook does have better than average odds of seeing wetter than average conditions for that time frame across really parts of the middle parts of the country, the high plains, and then off a little bit further to the east. So again, that is something we'll keep an eye on as we head up towards that time frame. But otherwise, just more cold weather expected today and end of the day on your Wednesday as well, before things turn a little bit more seasonal for us. And again, like I mentioned, a few small chances for some moisture here and there. First one coming is looks like we head into the day on Thursday, but again, no big systems look like they're heading our way as we head over the course of the next week to 10 days. Again, that can always change, so again, make sure you keep it tuned to 1011, both on air and online, for all of your latest forecast updates. And until then, I appreciate everyone for tuning in and watching. Hope everyone stays warm and hope everyone has a nice Tuesday.